Hello everyone. Today we guys are learning about design and page layout, and we guys are learning the last basic, and we guys are learning a new start to our medium level. Now, again, we guys learned about these bits, homes, and insert. Now we guys are going to learn about design and page layout. I'm choosing 2 this time because we got the list things to teach on this one, and page layout's gonna have a bit of more things like. So today I'm going to tell you about the themes, the titles, the colors, like the red violet I can choose, and I can do so if I want I can choose title My Little Pony, and I don't know what I can do for this, but I'm going to just teach you a bit more. So we guys have a few themes I can choose. You guys can do this, and I can choose a few themes. Now, first thing, with that, the more basics we learn, the more we guys can use it for our new page layout and all of our harder bits. Now, the hard bits are mailing, review, and view, because view has a zoom, a ruler, and that's a bit harder in a web layer. Then we guys have, and the bit is, if it even is view, we guys do get these, so it's not too hard, but some people can't understand it. That's also a thing. And you guys can, in our next episode, we guys are going to talk about referencing and mailing. But let's get on to design. Now, affecting is like, if I do this, then I got my time is whatever. So, whatever I say, it's because what I'm doing something different. If I do a watermark, what is that? It's like do not copy. It's right there. Can you see? It's a do not copy, or I can write time is whatever. Because that's a watermark, meaning confidential. A do not copy like this. Now we guys have page borders. We guys can choose one, so I can say I want 3D, so I can choose what design. So I'll choose this one. Let's say I choose that one, and then if I choose in color, this color, this one's very interesting, that means, so you guys can learn a bit more about this bit. Now, we guys can choose whatever we like from here. I am going to choose gingerbread. And, yeah. So I can use whole document, this selection, first page only, all except first page or whole document. I'll choose whole document. So I'm not going to choose any like this. I can choose the shading, no color. I will like a color. I can choose this. Sorry, we guys, so this is it. See how the layout came out for this. Now, next, so the more I do, the more I'll get this color. So meaning, the more I do it. So, now you guys are, sorry, that's just one. So I can choose my paragraph spacing. I can choose a tight spacing. My Little Pony used to wonder what friendship could sorry So, you guys can choose different sorts of things. Now, if I talk about set as default, that's a different way. So, you guys are not going to get to this. Now, you guys can choose our page color. You guys can choose what sort of color I like. I can choose more colors or what more colors I would like. Now, I am going to choose probably this color. And then that's the color I need. And if I write my heart was pumping fast. And I can choose different sorts of fonts over here. See? My heart was pumping fast. If I write that again, so if I do this, if I choose the font like this, I can choose any font. I can just choose Arial back. So there are different ways. My, and then so on. Now I'm going to show you how we guys can do different things in a page layout. Now ranges means if I can use this. See how much close I got? Oh, sorry, margins. And if I choose red, it's like this. Now I can choose portrait, meaning a bit like it's like a rectangular, or rectangle in the front probably, or I can choose portrait that was like before. Now I can choose what sort of side I want. If you even like, you guys can see that's a letter size, that's a turban, that's a letter meaning wide, even though it's portrait. I can choose a 3 meaning a bit bigger. I can choose the size of a 4 meaning a normal page. I can choose a 5 meaning a bit small. I mean a lot smaller, a note, like a tiny note you guys get. Or you guys can choose a letter size. Now I would prefer A4 or a letter. Now I'm going to choose a column. How many columns I want? I can choose 2 or I can choose 1. Now I can use breaks like page. Can you guys see that? Mark. If I like, I can. Now I can choose the 3 side. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like questions, because I'm a teacher. Now, see, automatically it will do whatever you like. So it will be like A, and then something like that. Now, I can choose how much I want it to be left, or I can choose how much it should be to the right, like this. And then I can choose it's now before I could see this and then this like that. Now we guys are going to talk about these bits in our next one, but this bit is going to happen. So show all, but we guys don't have any, unfortunately. So let's remove that. Guys can choose like grids. If I choose, I can do this and this and okay. Now, everyone, you have to make sure you guys like it has to be proper. In our next one, you guys are going to talk about the send backward, bring forward, wrap text, position. And you guys are going to talk about reference and mailings. First thing, you have to make sure you guys so you guys can make, and you can make it like an envelope. Those are a few cool things that could be. So if I could do you guys can choose probably 7, no, 4 Avis Street. I can do that. Add to document. Okay, so then that's that. Then I can choose you here. Then I can do Auckland. Okay, now my battery. Now make sure everything's alright with that. So it's cool. We guys are going to start. I just gave you a little bit of a start with mailing and reference. Then in our next episode, we guys are going to show these two. And then in our later episode, we guys are going to start off with Excel. And that will be pretty cool. And you guys will start learning about it. Please keep on watching this if you don't have any idea of Word, Excel. And if you guys have any questions or guys want me to start a new game, because I am helping guys with games documents and you can message on the comments, and I'm sure I'm going to read this. So please don't hesitate. If you have any queries, please use it on YouTube or email me on alicia.verma at 09 at outlook.com. Please do not hesitate, and yep.